So how cool is that, Kelly? I can pay with like a credit card out here at Byers Lake Campground. So you just $20 for the night in any spot we want. And I don't think there's anybody here. It looks like a ghost town.
Awesome. Yep. So we can just pretty much pick any spot we want.
Pick of the litter.
Nice.
All right, everyone, we found a pretty good spot here in Byers Lake. Kids are sleeping in the back. We have a little bit of break in the rain, but more rain is coming, so we're going to try to very quickly get out there and figure out how to set up a hot teepee. We're borrowing this from some friends. We've actually never set it up before. I did watch a couple of YouTube videos. It's from the brand Seek Outside, so it looks pretty cool.
Yeah, it's going to be cool.
Well, we're doing it now. It is cold. It is rainy. And it does have a wood burning stove, so it's a hot teepee. And we're doing it now just to kind of get a feel what it's going to be about, especially as we dive into like winter exploration, because like the season's changing. This is straight up fall weather now. It's no more like summer days.
Yep.
So let's get out there, Cal, and attempt to set up this hot teepee.
See how it goes.
Ready?
We got it.
Yeah. You can see all the cranberries. We're like in a sea of cranberries. Look at all that, Kelly. It's all cranberries. All right, well, let's see about setting up the old teepee. You can see it's like a whole gear closet in here. Okay, yeah, so it's Seek Outside. And yeah, it's perfect timing with the break in the rain. All right, so our buddy taped this one orange, so we know that this is the bottom.
Yep.
Or the top.
That's the bottom.
The bottom?
Well, I believe it's the bottom.
It's gotta be the top. How about we set it up and figure it out? We just know this is something.
Grab the outside side.
Does it matter, Kelly, if it goes on the left or the right? You see what I'm saying?
It does for opening it.
Okay, so now we've got the four corners staked out. So now I'm going to attempt to get this pole in there.
Oh, because this could be your other flap.
Yeah, that's the other flap. Yeah. Now, I'll tell you, mice.
All right, we're going to check this out. Jonathan's in the tent, or in the teepee. What's it look like in there?
Well, it looks pretty good. There's good space.
There, let me grab this.
Oh, one of the stakes just came out.
Oh, man. All right, so you got it up in that top area?
Yeah, I got it up in the top area.
And now you're down here?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll get it set up and then we can go and readjust everything.
Okay, very good. Okay.
Wow,
all right.
it's nice and tall.
Yeah, it's going to be good once you get it set up, right, Cal?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I like it a lot.
We got that one in mostly. Jonathan's in the middle, holding up the tent.
I got it, doing good.
You doing good?
Right.
We can only see your outline.
I'm here.
All right, let's see. This one is, okay, this one didn't pull out. Okay, we just need to reposition it. All right, got that one in. That one actually went in pretty well. This like pea gravel or whatever it is
Yeah, and I
good.
think this total teepee here has something like 13 stakes. So basically, the next job, now that we have the base in and the poles up, is to go around and get all the rest of these staked down. Okay.
You're gonna need a hatchet. The hatchet hammer. So this is our first time with the teepee, and we're hoping that all 5 of us can fit in there, and we're trying to get creative. So we have a few new items to show you once we get inside the tent. But really, it's kind of a lot of times when you see people out using these big tents, like I see a lot of like 1 person, maybe 2 people, but we're going to attempt to put 5 of us in here, and the wood's burning stove, and I don't know if a lot of our gear will fit in, but mostly our bodies, getting 5 of us to be able to sleep in here. So it looks pretty big. Like the footprint looks huge. So it's just a matter of how we're going to all fit in here once we get all of our stuff put up. All right, let's check it out.
All right, come on in. Welcome, welcome.
Oh, here we go.
For our first time, it's not bad in terms of how we set up. So the wood stove will go in here, and it'll ride right down next to this stove. So we could put a cot somewhere on the sides. We don't want the cots to touch the teepee, but yeah, not bad.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. The last time I used a tarp was when Kelly was back in Illinois, me and the kids, and I had the Walmart tarp. Well, since then I learned how to tie a taut line so I can make the tarp much better. These are all pre-tied by our friend, but this one came loose. So I am going to practice my new knot, the old taut line. And if I recall, it's just basically under, then around twice. 1, 2, and I come under on this side and back around. There we go, Cal.
Did it hold?
Let's find out.
Looks like it.
Oh yeah.
Woohoo! Nice slip knot.
Yeah. Taut line.
Taut line.
That's perfect. Look at that.
Nice.
I did it.
You did it.
Learn a new skill. So I got
Yes.
the taut line. All right. A couple more of these stakes and we can pull the base out, which should give us more square footage on the inside. Yeah, looks good.
Woo!
Yeah. Okay, now listen. Guying those out, it already has made a pretty big difference in the floor prints.
Yeah.
I can see we can add probably one more there, but this is much more spacious. So, all right, in this bag is the stove. All right, now we've never put together the stove either, so totally new to all of this.
And I don't know if there's any directions.
Just what's in my mind from when our friend Alan and Carissa loaned this to us.
So these look important.
And those are the legs.
Those are legs? Okay.
This is the flue, air control. It's quite amazing how thin this is. Okay, like this. Okay, so you got a bottom piece. This is the back pieces. See these lips?
Yeah.
I think they go into the
Into the slit.
Yeah. Learning as we go.
Right.
This would be the bottom for air control.
Also slides in. There's these little grooves. Yeah.
All right, pretty good. So I'm gonna guess only unscrew the top. Don't unscrew these. These are probably preset.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Okay. And hold this.
Okay.
You get the other two?
Wait, do you have your butterfly?
It's in my hand.
Okay.
Okay.
Now it's getting these holes
line.
Yeah.
Yep.
1, 2, 3. I can go this way.
Okay.
Right, 4. Good.
Put that lip on there.
Okay.
And then the little door just slides in.
So in theory, I should be able just to pick this up. Yep. Oh,
Woohoo.
look at that. Got a wood stove. Now the flue. It's on there like that.
Okay, easy enough now.
Okay, now this is the next challenge for us. This is the pipe that goes up here. Now it's rolled. Kelly, we're gonna unroll it and then we roll it in.
Okay.
Understand?
Yep.
Okay.
Like a burrito.
Like a burrito.
Okay.
Okay, and then these will go up. Okay. So you take that.
Okay.
It's gonna be silty, there's no doubt.
Roll in.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, so basically we're adding these rings right over the stovepipe. And then we'll spread these rings around. Okay, that's about right to me.
That wasn't too hard.
Well, it definitely looks like we have some success.
We have something.
All right, everybody, so in these bags, we have a new item. I feel like this is like a new item kind of shakedown.
This is a new day reveal of everything.
Yeah, this is gonna help us out, kind of work out the bugs. So either way, in here are the disco bunk beds that double as a couch. So we've never assembled these either.
But we saw them online and they look awesome.
Yeah. I did check on the kids. They're still sleeping, so that's good. Okay, all right.
Look, they still have cardboard on them.
Yeah, my hope is that it's pretty self-explanatory. Yeah, boy. All right, guys, we've got one full bunk bed built. It's looking pretty good. Now we're just sort of thinking about positions and getting the second bunk bed set to fit. We are some of the wheels are touching the tent fabric. You know, in the end, it's not the end of the world. I think as long as our sleeping bags are not on the tent fabric, that way condensation won't soak into the sleeping bags. If it touches the wheel, for example, on these metal poles, I think that, you know, not the end of the world if that's our kind of compromise. But it is a bit tight for the two bunk beds in here, although we still have a lot of square footage that we can play with. So now it's just sort of adjusting everything and seeing what we are going to ultimately like. But yeah, so Kelly's gonna go check on the kids. We're gonna build this last bunk set, and yeah, see how it looks cool. I mean, I like this tent. I'm excited to get the fire going. But yeah, this is pretty good. It's super dry in here, obviously, but it's been raining kind of nonstop. All right, guys, so we're having a slight bit of problem with these bunk beds and getting the metal frame to kind of hold into place. We used the black straps, so to me it looks like it's all good, but you can see here even, like this frame is sitting above this wheel, and I don't want it to collapse when somebody's in it. So we're gonna spend a little bit of time playing with this, see if we can't figure out how to
Wait, maybe we just
Weight it or lock it down. That could be.
Wait it a little bit. And
Okay.
maybe it'll go into place.
Yeah, but I mean, it looks right. All right, everybody, we've made a breakthrough. We discovered what we did as our initial thought is we have these flipped. So this is actually the bottom, this is the top. So these grooves here fit on the bottom, and then this piece has an attachment that'll go here. So now this one's absolutely correct. We have the attachment. This is better. Now the advantage is you're much higher, but in a TP situation, we're losing quite a lot of square footage. So we're gonna have to really suck these things closer to the wood stove, which, you know, if it's negative 20 outside, wouldn't be that bad of a thing, I don't think. But either way, we are gonna spend a minute flipping these pieces around, getting them set up. I think we run the two beds parallel to each other, and then when we come in the door, we have this little like courtyard area, I would call it. Sound good?
Yep. Sounds
Okay.
good.
All right, let's flip it, and then that'll wake up the kids, man. It's like they're not gonna sleep tonight. Check it out, dude.
Look at this cool tent. This cool teepee tent.
What do you think?
I want to sleep up here.
That's yours. Let's get. Oh, here comes Grant. Let's see what he's got to say about this whole situation.
Come on in and join us.
Check it out, dude.
Whoa.
This is what we were doing when you were taking a little rest.
Oh.
Cool, huh?
Who's sleeping here right next to it?
Yeah, that's the problem.
Somebody wants to be
Is we
cozy.
are right on that. So long term, I would probably look for a different solution than 4 cots in here. But for right now, I think it could work. It could work.
Yeah.
We'll do a little fire, but that does make me a little nervous.
I need to get up my bedding.
Well, you got to take your boots off, dude. And we still got to get all the bedding in here. So before you, yeah, there you go.
Yeah, take your boot off.
We're gonna let Forrest just test his weight on this. Now this is gonna be wet if you touch on this too much. Okay, the actual tent. So trying to touch there are liners, Cal, but I think maybe skip the liners.
To keep it warmer, or
I think it's a liner between the condensation and everything else.
yeah,
Cool dudes. This is great. This is good stuff.
yeah, this is cool.
My
I think I'll watch that here.
Yeah, good call. All right, Cedar, come on in, check it out.
Cool.
Yeah, right.
Firewood, firewood.
All right, so now that we're kind of on the outside assessing what everything looks like, we've decided we're going to take down one of the bunk bed toppers just because it's putting so much pressure on that nylon that I'm not comfortable with the way that is putting that so much pressure on that one little piece of fabric. So we're going to pull the top bunk down off of this set. And when you think about what that does, with this top piece gone, we can now scoot the bottom bunk at least a good 1.5 feet away from this wood stove. This one can stay up because you've got a pretty good gap between this bottom rail and that wood stove. So the kids, all 3 kids will sleep here. Kelly will sleep on this cot. And what I'm going to do is go behind the 2 cots and sleep perpendicular to the cots, just with the thermarest on the floor. And that's how we're going to do it. All right, so here's how we have kind of settled. I'm going to sleep on the thermarest here. Kids will sleep here. Kelly and Forrest will probably sleep here. And then with the wood stove, we can sort of feed that from this position.
This is what I saw in Minecraft.
Oh, a Minecraft tree?
That's the Minecraft tree?
Yeah, with lines, like black spot lines.
Yeah.
That's what I was. Oh, hey Mom, when it was snowing, I saw this tree.
Cal, what do you think about these nature walks with the kids?
I love them.
Isn't this great?
I love going for nature walks
Yeah.
and just being outside, even if it's rainy. is what it is, right?
Even if it's raining, we got rain gear.
Cold.
Oh boy, we got heat in the car.
We got heat in the car. And paper towels.
Yeah,
I actually did bring 2 camp towels this time.
that's good.
Just in case.
All right, what do you got here, Cal?
So these are little dogwood, like dwarf dogwood berries. They're super bright. So I thought that they might be poisonous, but I Googled it and you can actually eat them. They're kind of just mushy inside and they're a little bit sweet, but there's not a lot of flavor to them.
Okay.
But they have a lot of pectin, so you can, I think, use them with other berries to make like a thicker jelly or something.
Okay.
Or jam.
And those are called dogwood?
I think it's dwarf dogwood. I think it has like 3 different names, but dwarf dogwood is what I always called it. It's this really pretty little 4 leaves that grow really low to the ground. Yeah, but they're super bright, so I thought maybe they'd be poisonous, but
They strike me as a thing that would be poisonous.
don't touch anything bright and shiny and pretty.
Yeah.
Okay,
And then what about these clusters here, Cal? What are all these?
so I always called these mountain ash,
Mountain ash?
but the other day we were hanging out with our friend and he Googled it on his like little phone app and he said it's alderberry.
Alderberry.
Alderberry. So they grow in a cluster.
Yeah.
And they just kind of look like little tomatoes, actually.
Yeah, kind of.
Let's break it open.
And then I think these are edible too. Oh, they look like a passion fruit on the inside.
Yeah, they're like orange and juicy.
Oh, yeah.
And they do have a seed. I can feel it.
Yeah.
I can't remember if they were edible.
I think they are edible, but I would
They'll
want to
taste very
confirm
good.
it.
Yeah. Confirm everything before you eat it.
Yeah, don't take our word for any of this, by the way. But I think we're getting, Kelly especially is getting quite good at berries and whatnot.
Oh, I want to learn all about the berries and the mushrooms and because there's so many in Alaska.
So many things to forage.
Yeah, I want to be good at
That
foraging.
way.
So I need to learn a lot so I don't poison us.
Yeah, yeah. That'd be nice not to be
All right, let's
poisoned.
go.
Mom, you
Starting to pick up on the rain.
Yeah, a little bit.
Mom, you left us.
Or cedar. The cedar found it?
Okay, so if we go to the right, we'll go around the lake. If we go to the left, we can get back to the tent and start thinking about dinner.
Supposed to go this way, so I think we should go this way.
All right, sorry, Cedar. Dinner. Granted, Cedar was not impressed with eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
You didn't think it was a legit way to solve a problem.
All right. Well, should we head back up towards the
Campsite.
towards the campsite?
Something bad happened in the future, it's because we didn't go that way.
The loon's calling you back.
Wait.
I don't know if the GoPro can pick it up, but definitely the loon is answering Forrest.
One more time, Forrest. On the menu tonight is tacos. So we have a vegetarian taco and a beef-based taco here. And we're going to get to cooking, everybody. Sound good?
Sounds good.
Let's do it. We got a pound of ground beef, 80-20, 80% lean, 20% fat.
I'm gonna dice up some peppers to add to mine.
All right, while this is browning, I'll show you the rest of the kitchen. So you kind of see we're working out of the back of the truck. So we have our garbage can, our salt and pepper, taco shells, Kelly's chop station.
Yep.
And then over here we've got a fresh lime, some sour cream, some beans,
Yeah, my black beans.
shredded cheese, and we have jalapenos, taco sauce, Frank's hot sauce. It's gonna be a good spread.
That's our spice station.
Yeah, I like it.
I'm excited, and it's starting to smell really yummy over here too.
All right, guys, I'm gonna pull a little bit of the taco meat out before I add the seasoning because sometimes Forrest does not like spices. Although I got mild, so kind of see how it goes. But I'm gonna pull, a chunk out seasoning free just to see what Forrest is gonna go for.
Daddy.
Yeah, bud.
Can you make me only cheese one?
Only cheese, got it. Now you're supposed to add water, but just go and powder in the pot. Do you want some of this dumped in your veg, Cal?
Yeah, just a little bit. Otherwise, it's too salty.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good. Jump in here. I'm gonna pull the insides of the tacos out of here and wash this out, give it a quick rinse, and then heat up some taco shells.
We'll toast up the shells here, and then we'll flip them and add the cheese so the cheese can melt on the tortilla.
Okay, that's a good idea. I don't know if I ever mentioned this on our channel before, but I used to live in El Salvador, and they have a different kind of tortilla than these thin ones. Their tortillas are super thick, and you kind of use them more to scoop with, and these ones you can fold all your food inside, but those you kind of more scoop. So it's kind of fun to see, like, when you travel around, what countries, how they do things similar and how they do things different. But I do love tortillas, but I never had these when I lived in El Salvador. I kind of thought that maybe they had the same kind of tortillas all over Central America, but no. Everyone has their own style. You have 2 tortillas, or 2. Do you want any beans and peppers on yours?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe some bear spray pepper.
Yes.
Spicy. We do have jalapenos.
Okay.
If you want the jalapenos.
Yeah.
And we have
sauce.
Frank's, and we have taco sauce, so you can really make yours pretty
Delicious.
delicious. Spiced up. Cedar, do you want sour cream?
Sure.
Can we put a little blob in? You got it?
What color spoon is for?
Blue.
Wow.
Yeah, bud.
Always move to this side because when I went on this side, I went like this.
Oh, you tripped?
Yeah.
Okay, well, good thing you're doing okay.
Yep. Yeah.
All right, guys, how are those tacos?
Good. They're not spicy at all.
Okay, I got the mild. Now, Forrest.
Unless you add Frank's hot sauce. Of course.
Oh yes. Did you add Frank's hot sauce?
Yes.
Good on you.
Cookie.
Good on you. All right, I'm gonna go help Mom finish up, and we'll join you here in just a minute.
Okay.
All right, everybody, dinner is served. I went with like classic taco bowl here. And you guys, tacos for the win?
Yep.
I would say, man, it's awesome eating tacos outdoors. I'm glad the picnic table's here.
Daddy,
Yeah, bud.
after our dinner, we can have some more.
Who told you that?
When it's all about it, so.
We'll see. All right, so, I mean, ultimately, you guys, the weather, you can just see the weather's shifting. Our summer days are over.
Yep. And our autumn is definitely here. Look at the colors. It's red, it's yellow, it's orange. Just a tad of green
And
left.
right.
And the sky is white, but not snowy yet. So, yeah.
We're trying to really optimize our gear as we do think about this colder weather season that's fastly upon us. And what we're going to do, I mean, there's so many opportunities here in Alaska for adventure. I'm excited to see where it's going to take us.
Yeah, we can go lots of different directions.
Absolutely. And I hope to do all of them.
And we will.
Okay, guys, so we are going to spend some time eating dinner. We, as the kid said, we do want to kind of hunker down here in a little bit, clean up, get inside that hot tent, probably start a little bit of a fire, and yeah, just enjoy it. So we'll see you after dinner.
Found what works best is if you wipe all the food particles off of all the dishes. Thank you. And then boil the hot water with the soap.
Get my water.
Scrub everything down.
And wipe it down.
And then do a cold water rinse at the end just to get the soap out, and then dry it all. We brought towels to dry everything down, and then we put everything back in the tub, and we're good.
Perfect. All right, everybody, it is wood chopping time. And a quick thank you to those of you who followed our links down in the description to buymeacoffee.com. It's just a third-party program that if you are interested in giving a financial support to our channel, that's the avenue we're going. And we ended up getting some good response from that. So we were able to use those funds to buy this hatchet. Check it out, you guys. Our first hatchet.
First
kind of a medium length shaft. You can see the steel goes all the way down. So it's a pretty good one.
Yeah.
We are going to chop some kindling with it. And yeah.
Yeah, we got some nice
So, Daddy, we're chopping wood?
We're going to chop
We're
some wood,
chopping
bud.
wood, buddy.
I want to chop it.
Okay,
You
sounds
wanna
good.
try? We got some birch bark that we're gonna start the fire with as well, and but then we're gonna also like chop like little tiny sticks and stuff like that so we can get it going, build our little teepee
Get a
or
little fire
cabin.
going.
Yeah.
Nice.
Woo! So I just measured, and this is like the perfect length for that stove. So if you're like my elbow to my pinky is enough length to fit in there. So all these pieces are gonna be good.
Cool. Okay, everybody, we are semi-settled. Cedar, how you doing over there?
Good.
Granite,
Good.
Forrest?
Good.
All right, so we are going to attempt to get a fire going in here just to keep a little bit of warm air going. We have all types of fire starters. I think, though, what I'll do is a combination of birch and one of our kind of our go-to fire blocks here. All right, let's open up the flue.
Daddy, the fire's turning big.
Goes open.
Daddy, the fire's turning big.
Yeah. Okay, so now we're gonna add a bit of variety to this birch.
Can I put the firewood in?
Well, why don't you come over here?
Okay. I'm gonna wear your boots. Let me wear your gloves. Put this in. Mom, this is what I saw in Minecraft.
Oh, you
This
saw
the
that?
same skin and then the same lines.
Ooh, a birch
you know the
camouflage?
Minecraft games?
Yeah, and I saw this wood.
That's a good one. That's birch.
Mommy, we're going to be nice and toasty.
We are. We're going to be really toasty in here.
All right, well, let's just take a little closer look. So here's again the firebox. I can slide this open. Oh, look at that. We got a fire. Yeah, seems to be working okay. I've got the flue totally open. I've got the air draft open, so it's going to burn fairly hot for the time being until we kind of get a feel for how this firebox is going to work. It's not too smoky in here, is it, Kel?
No, I don't think
No, I
it's
think we're
smoky.
doing okay. I mean,
Look up here.
the pipe's feeling warm.
Is it?
Yeah.
Not hot
So, I
or
mean, it's definitely drawing the smoke up.
Oh, yeah, that's one.
That's pretty good.
Nice.
And we are working on, I think, buying a better light situation in here so we can kind of illuminate more. So that's kind of the next step, I think, is better lighting for us. Can you see your breath? Not for long, buddy. Not for long. Granite, how you doing down there?
Good. Just reading my book.
Cool. Which one are you reading, bud?
The Toll. It's the
Ooh.
third book in the series.
Very good. And Cedar, what do you... Oh, so yeah, all good, Granite?
Yeah.
Nice. And Cedar, what are you working on up there?
Not much. I'm trying to just like spinning.
Okay, it looks like you're getting some s'mores are on the mind.
Yeah.
All right, let's take a look at this fire now that it's kind of going. Kelly and I just did a sweep of the outside. It looks pretty good out
Looks
there.
pretty good out there. Yep.
Man, look at that.
Papa.
We're burning. Hey guys, it's our first hot teepee
Yeah.
tent. The lighting in here is just the worst. Sorry guys.
That's the rain.
Here comes the
Oh, here comes the rain. I can hear it.
Yeah.
Okay, now let's try to
Feel it. Is it warm
Oh,
and gooey?
yeah.
It's hot enough now that even with the door open, it pulls the smoke out the
Daddy, can I
top.
eat
Now-
mine now?
yeah, sure, buddy.
Cheers.
Okay, so that's good. Cheers.
Daddy, I think mine will be
Whoa, look at that.
Daddy,
Oh, that's
perfect.
Can I have just one more? Then it's just be my last one.
Yeah, probably one's last one here. No, I'll go.
A little bit
Jeez,
closer
crazy.
to
I
me.
want my last one.
It's so gooey. It's falling down.
There you go.
Nice. Thank you.
Welcome. All right, everyone. We are moving on to phase number 2 of tent life.
Yep.
Is teeth brushing.
Teeth brushing.
Oh, dear.
All right, so we're all gonna run outside. It has not started raining yet. It teased us for a second, but it has
It
stopped.
sprinkled a little bit, so there's a little
That
break in the
means
rain.
that's
We're gonna run out and do this.
Yep. All right, everyone. We are starting to tuck in. It's almost 10 o'clock, and I am back here, kind of on the floor. Granite's got the lower bunk. Cedar's in the upper bunk, and Forrest and Kelly are going to be
Sleeping
on the
together.
single bunk. Yeah, you lucky duck.
Daddy.
Yes, sir.
Look at this foot.
What do you got?
Other goat here, and then this one will jump on this one.
Oh my goodness,
And
Ranger.
this one will not know.
Uh-oh, sounds funny.
Ranger.
All right, everyone. Well, let's tuck in, and we'll see you guys in the morning. Good night, Granite.
Good night.
Good night, Cedar. Good night, Forrest. Good night, Kelly. Love you.
Love you guys.
All right, see you in the morning. Good morning, everyone. It is just before 8 in the morning, and it's obviously raining outside. Everyone's still asleep. pretty cold in here. So I'm gonna get a fire going just to kind of start warming up the tent. I think everyone will probably wake up here pretty soon. Birch. All right, just a few minutes. Should be pretty warm in here. Morning, Kelly.
Got my buddy.
Oh yeah, your snuggle buddy.
My snuggle buddy.
Feels good in here now, right?
Yeah, so warm.
Yeah. It got a little cold last night.
Yes, it rained. Every time I was waking up, it was raining. And windy too.
Yeah, I heard the wind a number of times, kind of shaking the tent. I was like, oh boy, but it
Yeah.
held up great.
Yeah, we did good with no rain for a small chunk of time, and then it just started pouring again.
Yeah, I was awake off and on. How was the cot?
Amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really good. It's really smooth and comfortable. So
You know, one thought I had about this hot teepee is this carbon fiber pole is adjustable. So I wonder if I lowered it down a notch or two, if I could pull it wider, therefore getting like the second cot on top. It was just too tight in the space because of how this wood stove sat. It chopped off some footage, but you can see there's so much square footage in this teepee that there's got to be kind of ways that we can arrange it. Look at all this space back here. Totally like unused because of the way this cot is set up here. So, you know, I think if we can borrow this teepee again, there's certainly things we can do about the configuration that might open up the space even more than what we've got. But right now, it's pretty good. I'm glad we've got the cots. They're super comfortable. And experimenting in the hot teepee or tent is pretty good.
yeah, I was sleeping on the
It was fine. I wasn't cold or anything.
not wet.
I mean, I wasn't wet. It got cold when the fire went out.
Okay.
But not like freezing or anything.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, well, I imagine here pretty soon everyone else is going to start waking up. I was just checking on the fire. Oh yeah, looking great. It has like a little damper. I shut that just a little so it doesn't burn so hot. But you can adjust airflow here and there. Pretty good system.
I like it.
Good morning, Forrest.
Good morning.
How did you sleep?
Yeah.
Now, is there any sort of animals that you can show us?
Yeah.
What do you got?
A slug.
You see a
Right.
slug?
See the
Oh, I see the slug. I see it. It is camouflage.
You're touching it.
No, just the leaves.
Ah.
Yeah.
I want me to pet it.
Oh, it's so slimy. Whoa.
Here's the slime.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, let's here's the slime for me.
Yeah. Okay, Forrest, are there any other animals?
Yeah.
What else you got?
Only one.
One? What more?
Two. Up there.
What do you see up here?
A worm.
A worm?
But it's inside.
Is it?
Yeah, there's a worm inside. You can just. I need to get that. Oh, actually, it's outside.
It's outside? Oh my goodness. That means that worm climbed all the way up the tent. Is that crazy?
Yeah, but it's slow.
Oh my goodness. All right, little worm. Have a good day.
Which sea otter is snuggling her baby? Oh, yeah, that's the mama and the baby.
I'm the baby with the mom.
Which one finds a tasty crab with her paws and whiskers? You found a crab. Yep, that one.
But in the expensive it.
Which one has purple teeth from eating so many sea urchins? Yep,
All right, everybody, it is breakfast time. So I've ran to the truck. I brought the food bins in here. So we have our kind of our kitchen set and our food bin. I've got the grill down here and our frying pan. Still got some nice heat coming from the fireplace, the chimney. I think on the menu today for Kelly is going to be oatmeal, and for the kids and I is going to be a egg, bacon, and cheese frittata.
Mommy, I just want to hug them. Yeah. Mommy, look at this one.
Do you remind you of the little boats at the when we went to the fair and we got to watch them?
All right, so for the frittata, I'm dicing up the bacon.
The fat pig.
Yep.
This one. Now. Make sure you can take it out.
Yeah.
But other eye. See how his bite?
Cedar, I think your breakfast burritos are coming up. All right, so I am just basically toasting up the outside of the shells for the burritos. All right, everyone, breakfast was quite nice, but it is time to slowly think about
Packing up the
packing
tent.
up. It's the moment we've all feared because I
There's a
can't
lot.
tell from this angle, it looks relatively clean, but when you spin the camera around, you kind of see it's just stuff everywhere. Cedar, are you ready for this?
Yes.
Packing up granite. Should we do it?
No.
No. Stay longer?
No.
Okay, back up then. So either way,
Back up.
it is time to get motivated. Here we go.
Which way is it gonna here? Oh, please.
All right, so you can see there's a bunch of white ash in there. Burned really well, really clean. So I'm gonna take, see that, Cedar? So I gotta dump that out, right? So I'm gonna go dump it back in that little fire pit that's here. All right.
Let's go.
Ooh, looks like it's snowing. Oh,
Sorry, Granddad.
looks like a parachute in PE.
Woo! Yeah, parachute game. That's always fun.
No, who is this?
Nice thing about having a truck nearby, you know, you can just throw this in the back. All right, guys, pretty good campground. We've got it all packed up. I just got to kind of push this wet TP into the truck. So wet. It's going to take a month to dry. Yeah, bud. How can you think about iPads at a time like this? Hey, did everyone fill their water bottles?
Yes.
Success?
Success.
All right, let's load up the truck.
Yay.
All right, everybody, we have cleaned, we have put it all away. We're in the truck, ready to begin the journey home. But all in all, I've got to say, a trip like this was really quite helpful to us because we are shifting into the winter season. And so anything we can do now in the fall to help kind of shake down the gears, see what we like, what's our style, I think only helps us learn and supports the progress into the seasons.
Yeah. It helps us acclimate to the weather and the cold and just adjust as we are getting ready for a very long winter of fun adventures.
Yeah, no kidding, for sure about that. So if you like the video, we have built and are continuing to build an entire Alaska playlist with all types of outdoor adventure. And the best way you can support the channel is drop a comment, like the video, share it out, and of course you can subscribe. Granite, Cedar, what'd you guys think of the old hot TP tent?
I Yeah.
Yeah.
It was nice and warm. That's for sure.
Yeah, it was, at one point it was too hot.
Yeah. Where I had to like go into my shirt and like roll up my pants.
And,
Yeah, I had
Yeah.
to take this
And
off.
Dad.
I had,
and Daddy. And we had fun and when it got really dark, we had marshmallow party.
That's true. Do you remember waking up at 3 in the morning, Forrest? And Mom tucked you into your little sleeping bag? You said, I'm scared. And Mom said, don't be afraid.
We're all here
We're all here. Okay, guys. Catch you in the next episode.